I have not seen Yamo in my chat, no. Where is Dice Game? Dude, Mattman, don't even talk to me about gambling in a speedrun. Yesterday and the day before, my run was ended by roulette, 2 hours and 40 minutes in. You have no idea. Bring back Dice Game. Dice Game is good. Yakuza 1 has a brief gambling section as part of the story. No, not Dicey Dungeons. Yakuza 1. But that gambling can't end your run. This game's gambling does end your run, and it's at the very end of the game. Imagine playing 2 hours and 45 minutes of a game that you can't stand, and then at the very end, you get to find out whether or not your run counts. I don't know. Meko Tales instead, that game is unplayable. Meko Tales is actually unplayable if you're in one player. I attempted doing 1 player 2 controller with that as well, and I couldn't really, like, I was just bad at it. Yeah, see, that's what I was trying to do today, Ozzy. Yeah, Dice Game in Yakuza 1 probably has like a 1% chance of ending your run. It never happened to me. But apparently it happened to Zanaso in practice once. But I was trying to find Gamble Manip, and I'm pretty sure that actually it depends on your in-game time. I think if you have the same in-game time going into gambling, you will always get the same result. Because I sort of got into a groove of it where I was able to consistently win gambling. But assuming it changes, like, and I think it does change about every second, it seemed like. So you would need to know, like, okay, I'm getting there on second 2 hour, 45 minute, 22 seconds. That's a 00. Like, you'd have to, like, know that. And there's just no way to know that for every possible second. Ah, missed him with the bike. That's gonna cause a stare. I was too fast because I got the double. Yeah, this game, if in theory it should be a 50-50, but I think because of the manip stuff, I guess it pretty much is still supposed to be 50-50. In practice, I only won a little less than a third of the time, but that's because I was messing with things. Hopefully I don't spend as long resetting this early game as I did yesterday. Yesterday, I think it was like attempt number 4 or 5 where I finally played the whole game. I kept resetting Akiyama's part for some reason. I got like encounters and bad tutorials. I don't want to do that again. Let's not get into this cycle. Like, the dude cowering in fear animation counts as him doing something, but the taunt does not count as him doing something. Explain that, Sega. Alright, please let me actually do the heat action here. It's just, last run ended because it didn't do the heat action because it counted Ihara as being in the middle of something. And so instead I put him past the threshold for doing the QTE, which I would have accepted, but then I also failed the QTE because I don't know what I was thinking. So that's actually just going to be the end of the run. It's gonna happen. Okay. Nope. Shit. That's like right on the threshold. I couldn't tell. That sucks. Give me this. You know, honestly, I'm getting ideas. I'm getting ideas about Ihara. What if you take the QTE and then hit him with the tree immediately? The tree is a really fast QTE, or a really fast heat action. It's faster than the one that I do if I'm trying to skip the QTE. But it doesn't do quite as much damage. But like, if you get him into QTE range, do the QTE and then tree him. That seems like a pretty consistent way of being about average. I might experiment, but probably not. Like, it's just, with stuff like that, like, sure, maybe it's faster and I save like 1 second. It just doesn't matter in the grand scheme of the game. None of the fights are long enough. I had to mess with my audio balance before starting stream as well. Let me know if it's like too loud or something. I just kind of eyeballed it. I had to crank it up for asteroids yesterday. What a great game that was. Oh hey, it's Hydro Media in chat. I totally did that wrong, that menu. What's up? Did you end up going to Florida? Please no encounter. Thank you. Nice. Pro gamer maneuver. Howdy, Kororo. Thank you for the good luck. My luck hasn't been very good today. I was playing this for like 2 hours before I started stream, an hour and a half or so maybe. Just testing stuff with roulette. And my luck was kind of crappy, so we'll see. Maybe I've just purged all of the bad luck from my system and I can now get it on this attempt. Yeah, this is what, like, this is day number 4 or 5 in a row of doing runs of this. I can't even believe myself. What is real anymore? I pretty much have. What am I doing? I should be playing games that I actually enjoy. I think in a fucked up way, I probably do enjoy this. I hope I do too. I don't know. This game, it's just, whatever. I complain too much. I'm just gonna, smiles only. Pie Trash is dead, but we can still smile. Could be doing 1 and 2 right now. Upload the whole dumpster. Do you have like a collection of these? Is that what you call it, the dumpster? I checked my points. I only have like, I think 28k. So I'm way off of getting an emote. Not that one, this one. Wow, cool. But he's definitely, wow, cool. Is that even one of the, yeah, that is one of the grab guys. I should focus Kubo, I guess, at the start of the fight, so that he doesn't do that. Yeah, I'm losing time because I got grabbed twice. Thanks, man. Yeah, there's a net. It's perfectly fine. See, look, he climbed back up. There he is. I'm just having a chat with him. When I threw him over the edge, he like grabbed on, and then he climbed back up. Today I think I'm gonna actually follow the line. Today I've decided to not make the dumb mistake. Man, I don't know. It's closer than it looks. It's closer than it looks. He's got like... You remember, well, maybe you don't, but like moon shoes, which were like those plastic brackets with like the rubber straps. And you would like put them on your shoes. He's got those, so he can jump extra high. Those sucked. I think... No, I did not have them, but I think I knew someone that had them, and they sucked. Game is missing a lot of things. But what? 242 stars is what this game is missing. You can just hide him all over Kamurocho. More orphanage filler arcs. I actually prefer the orphanage filler to the filler in this game. There we go. Okay, pretty good. You need to wait till all the text boxes are through before you can finish him. But I got his HP down really fast because a random pedestrian like screwed up his AI. That was good. I don't think that's a hot take. Like, the filler in this game is running back and forth between Akiyama's office, the 9.5 minute long Saejima section. That's really it. I would say the amount of time you spend engaging in filler is less in 4, but the filler is less boring in 3. Especially because in 3, play my fun video game music over it and it's comfy. And this I'm just stuck looking at the game. That encounter should be fine. And there's not one guarding there. Okay. I think, how many times do I actually come down this alleyway? I think it's like 4 or 5. Have to route money taxi again for Kiryu. I mean, there's usually no issue with money in these games, thankfully. The only game that really has like a crazy money route is 1. In OG 1, there's I think 4 or 5 sub-stories that we do to get the money for the just hard cash checks they have in that game. Like, this is something that they slowly worked out of the game over time as they realized it was stupid. But at different points in the story, they'll just be like, I hope you have 300,000 yen, otherwise you're not continuing. You gotta like pay the dude. You have to stop everything and get money. The grandma was standing there, yeah. No granny in this game. This is a granny-free zone. I don't think I might have gotten grannied in like 1 run ever, though, in Yakuza 2. She honestly wasn't that bad to play around. Please no encounter down here. Good. Yep. That's the technical term. The scientific community uses the term getting grannied. It's behind the building, where you go up the stairs to Akiyama's office. There's also a back door to Serena there, and you always go back there in Yakuza 2. Like, you go back there a lot in that game. And starting about halfway through the game, every time you go back there, there's an old lady standing back there. And if you get too close to her, then she'll talk to you and force you to fight some people, and it wastes like 2 minutes. So every time you go behind the building, you have to be really careful and like hug the wall. No encounter? Good. There's only 1 or 2 more really scary random encounters at this point. It's Granny White is her name. And starting at the end of chapter 7, she will stand behind Serena for the entire rest of the game as long as you don't have a partner. Yeah, she's like I think she's a trainer in that game. Like she fights people. Giving money to Solo Man. Damn, Solo Man deserves money. Peter Square. Peter Square, not the office. What's poppin', Nitoku? Mommy, the people you fight. Yeah, that's... Is that what it is? See, here's the thing. It's been so long since I've played 2 in English that I don't actually remember what she says. So you're probably right. I assume it's the same, if that's how it is in K2. But yeah, like, you go back there, you talk to her, some dudes show up, and she's like, hey, go fight those dudes. And then you fight the dudes. Yeah, no, it is Kiwamu. That's correct. You were right the first time. Or the dude you defeat or something, and then she bails, and thereafter saying that she was the culprit of how bad the clan was doing. Alright, I think I just drink for this. Kiwami might have added more lore, but I don't remember. I really just... For someone who speedruns these games so much, I actually know very little about these games aside from what to do to beat them quickly. It's very possible that she says that in Kiwami. Or in OG. I think this is going to be about even. That wasn't a very good fight. Yeah, whatever, gold, okay. That wasn't a very good fight, though, I swear. Who knows? Kiwami's always doing this. Like, K1 adds so much crap. Yeah, it's not for everyone, for sure. You have to have a high A high jank tolerance is how I think I usually put it. Fortunately, I have a very high jank tolerance. I don't know, it also helps that it was just the first Yakuza game I ever played, so like, at the time, I was like, holy shit, this is awesome, you know? There was just nothing to compare it to. And Kiwami, I disagree. I disagree with that. After this, I'm going to Champion District. I wish you could keep that money. I don't know what we would do with it, but I wish you could keep it. I briefly looked into, in Yakuza 3, to get money to do, at the time, reloading guns, but now I guess gambling. I actually looked into the viability of doing the club minigame to make the money, and it didn't work out. I don't remember the specifics, but I attempted this. I attempted to route this into Yakuza 3. I prefer a lady with a refined visage and a hint of debonair. Okay, club guy. Okay. Yeah, too bad. We got one girl. One girl in this whole club, and she's only working here for 3 days. Wow, that's an encounter. Alright, this is a scary moment. Please don't be there. Okay, good. That I have not gotten this spawn since I came back to this game, not even once. I'm just waiting for the moment when people see how 5 gets referenced in 0. All the people who started with 0 are gonna have their minds blown. God, what did I used to do to make sure that I always got the lighter instead of the blood? by not moving. That's a play. That's a potential play. Just don't do anything, you idiot. Don't fight me, shit. I should have just baited him. I don't even think I needed to do that. I think I could have gone in front of him because he was up pretty close to the wall. Gave me a trash item too, although it doesn't matter. Shit, like, he turned around as soon as I started walking behind him. Alright, I'll do that next run. I'm not going to reset this, even though I probably should, because actually if I reset this, I probably wouldn't have time to start another at this point, so I guess I'm just playing with an encounter. There was some way I used to do it where I always got the lighter. It was like, you could tell which one, like there's a perfectly fine way to do it, and I used to do that, I just don't remember. I think it's just like the lighter hitbox is closer to the body than you think. Like, it's if you go by the door, then you're gonna talk to the blood. You're gonna look at it. We gotta talk to the blood. Combine lighter with yen. Make burned money to give to wow, awesome. I always love getting punched from fucking behind. Like, you're not even aiming at me, but the punch hitbox extends behind his body for no reason. It's because of the wind-up. He, like... Because they, like, move their arm backwards. Oh, oh, no, it's still there, it's still there. Nope, now it's broken. This is trash. No, I am not. I didn't buy physical. I much prefer buying physical, but when they legit say, hey, we're releasing physical 7 months later, like, no, I'm not buying it. And I'm not buying the same game twice either. I'm already buying the same game twice just by buying this on top of PS3, you know? You're not getting me a third time, Sega. Ah, that's the level up. Unfortunate. Even earlier than yesterday. How are you not dead? Get out of here, Yamamoto. Yeah, that makes sense, for sure. But, like, for me, it was like I wanted to get started with speedrunning these right away. So it was like, I'm not gonna wait. Like, I think 3 came out in August. It was like, I'm not gonna wait 6 months to start running 3 and 4, you know? Or at least a PC version later, then whatever, I'll pirate it. Kiwamu. I have, I mean, I have 2 copies of Yakuza 1 and 2 because I have them English on PS2 and then Japanese on PS3. Because I actually bought the Japanese HD version on disc. Shouldn't have because it's slow, but I did. Okay, where do you put the gun? That's kind of a lame thing. I'm gonna have to do an extra QTE now. This is actually not losing time. Okay, so the split I'm up against is just horrible then. Great. I remember that. I had like a minute of possible time save there. Like 58 seconds or something. What do you mean by EOF? Oh, essence of finishing. Maybe? That sounds right. I think so. Oh, I screwed up my menu again. I needed to drink in chapter 3. Or I needed to drink 2 sakes on the rooftop in chapter 3. I just don't trust that guy. I'm just gonna go in front of him. I don't trust him to not turn around. In the run, we don't get Tanimura's because it just takes a lot of uses, and I guess we just don't use it enough. And then Kiryu starts with 1, although his can extend to a 3rd hit even, but we usually don't get that. Have you not been here for this before? Because, yeah, this is the strat. I think someone posted about it on, like, GameFAQs or something. That was kind of awkward. But yeah, if she's sitting there, then you can. The idea is that talking to her regenerates, like resets or regenerates the speech bubble. So you can just keep spawning the same speech bubble by talking to her. I think it only saves like 10 seconds each time you do it, which adds up because you do it 6 times. But I think it's only like 10 seconds per lap that you save, maybe 10 to 15. Because you don't actually have to do a full lap either. If you're just walking around like normal, there's a spot where you can turn around and start walking back and it'll like work. You only have to do about half a lap. Why did I just get pinged in there? What are you doing? Why he afternoon stream? He's been at it all day. I thought I saw that he went offline after the morning. But yeah, that's why he didn't stream last night, because he was sick. It's great. He scheduled another race on top of ours, and then he bailed from that race. Although it was fine, because I'm pretty sure nobody who joined Pokemon was really going to join N64 Mania anyway. Dude, I don't know why people joined Asteroids last night. We had like 7 people playing Asteroids Hyper 64, which was like the worst garbage. It honestly wasn't too awful. It was definitely like a cheaply, sloppily made game. But I wasn't like offended by it or anything. For some reason, when we play good games, no one joins, and then when we play bad games, everyone shows up. That was all the audio there was, Natoku. The game had no music. Oh, did I ever? I never listened to it. I went back and looked at my VOD after the fact to see how bad it was, and it was pretty bad. The pew pew was rough, dude. We were all like, holy shit, how did Q-Rise nearly beat the game without running out of continues? And then we found out after the fact it's because he was using a different ship that lets you take multiple hits without dying, and that's why. You're like, oh. Well, That would have been nice to know. I had my own little secret tech for that game as well, though, that I think did me really well in the bosses. If you didn't move when you respawned, it would give you like a spawn invincibility thing that lasted for a really long time. So I noticed that when I was watching other people play after I finished, as soon as they spawned, they would move and immediately die. But I would stand still and get like at least 30 seconds out of my life to just spam shots. Yeah, that game was pretty bad. I don't know. I kind of want to go back and try to beat it without the level select code. I feel like I can't say beat the game if I use a cheat code, you know? But like, do I really want to play that for an hour? Please stay in your corner, sir. There we go. Perfect Minami. Look at that. That was really, really good. Look at all the time I'm about to save on the split because that fight was so good. Hell yeah. I got both drinks as well, which is like, beautiful. Really risky, but it worked, I guess. Not that I was trying to take the risk. It just sort of happened and it worked perfectly. Come on, turn around. Oh, come on, dude. This is bad now. Come on, what was that? Die, everybody. Jeez. Terrible fight. There's like different levels of charge, and I swear I must have kept charging till like 1 frame before the correct amount of time. I'm blaming the frames. Hope I saved time on this split. Should have saved time yesterday, but my fights were so bad that I didn't. Of course. Just do that. Get out of here. The close guy, then the far guy. That's the attack you usually don't want. I did it there on purpose, but you don't want that elbow. The elbow sucks. You want like the big fist. Cool. He's ducked under my first attack. Good job, Saito. That was pretty good, though. Also good enough. Saito 2 is the concerning fight here for sure. I want this. I don't think I actually need to go out of my way to get that. I think I get enough staminans just in other places, but I don't know. I actually only need one, now that I think about it. You only need one stamina as Saejima to make the final boss work. I'm just gonna accept that I'm getting no bounces here. I'm not gonna try to be cool. I am not going to try to be cool on that fight and let him get back up. It would have been potentially faster, but no thank you. I'm not messing with that. Last time I messed with that, it was a big mistake. I like those two guys. You'd think they'd be slightly stronger because they like send them at you right after a boss fight or whatever. And there's like only two of them, but nah, they're incredibly weak. You just stomp them. I'm getting Essence of Finishing and Combo Speed Boost here. Yeah, sure, shoot me. For real, come on. Now I'm gonna get shot as well. It's up in the air as to whether or not that guy's gonna shoot you. I should just kill him. He seems like he needs to die. Thankfully that guy never shoots you or never throws a stun grenade at you. He's friendly. He doesn't want to do it. You even like punch him in the face a couple times and he just runs away. He's just that friendly. Wow, that actually forces you down as if it was a blade. He kicked the gun away. Come on. Come on. Quit comboing me. Uh-oh. I left one. I didn't realize you were here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to throw you. Losing time again, like, God, fuck this split. I make giant mistakes and it doesn't even matter that I don't make them on the next run because I just always lose time. The rooftops were just a disaster. Yo, what's up, S Grunt? This run's been frustrating. I should be over a minute ahead. It's always something. It's always something with this game. It can never just go correctly. There's always something, and it's always a trade-off, you know? You're trading a dumb mistake you shouldn't have made for just bad RNG on the fights.
Kiryu! Koi!
I don't know what's causing me to lose 2 seconds on like every Kiryu fight. I think at that time it was because he punched me at the start. He doesn't normally do that. But I'm always like 3-4 seconds off gold there. I don't know what my gold did. That was so amazing. Probably just split early or something. The amazing thing that I did. To make this run better than yesterday's, though, yesterday I made some major mistakes on these two splits. I just need to, like, not do that. Yesterday I left Majima 45 seconds in the red. Even though this run is trash, it can still be better than yesterday's, and yesterday's could have PB'd. Yesterday's was like 30-something seconds ahead going into roulette. This is still fine so far, I guess. I'm just disappointed and annoyed at the game, as usual. I don't know what time I've played this game, and I haven't been just disappointed and annoyed. Wow, terrible encounter spawn. Is he gonna do anything? Nope, he's just gonna turn and immediately run at me. Is that the edge of his range? Weird. Okay. Okay. Pretty bad spawn. I haven't had that one in a long time. Let's see where he goes this time. Please go straight. Thank you. No. Damn it. Oh, okay. Alright, that was good. That was same as always, pretty much. I feel like I might have him. I feel like whatever I'm doing, I'm getting that pattern pretty consistently, and that's like a fine pattern. He could do much worse things. Saejima Chapter 3 is boring. Nothing fun happens in this chapter. Chapter 4 also sucks, though. What were they thinking? They put all of the boring parts of the game right here. They, like, condensed the boring. Check in Discord during these cutscenes. There's a solid minute of them here. Cool, no blocks. No blocks aside from the last guy briefly, but when an enemy does that thing where they make they're the last one alive and they do the afraid animation, they'll almost always block your regular punches if you try to combo them while they're in that animation. In fact, they pretty much always will. So I expect that one, but all the others shouldn't be blocking. You know, if the game actually let us leave through the, well, would it be? Never mind. I was thinking of whether or not the other exit to this area might be faster, but one, they don't let you take the other exit anyway, and two, it wouldn't actually be faster, I think, because it puts you in the, underground parking lot. Well, it could be. Underground parking lot's not a bad place to be. This is a taxi. There. I save time if I don't get sucked into the sub-story. I'm just gonna hug the wall. Don't mind me. My usual line of thinking is that as long as you're on the sidewalk, you won't hit that sub-story. But yesterday I did. So it turns out you got to be a little more careful. And if you hit that sub-story, it's like a 20-25 second cutscene. Alright, go for the guy in the red jacket first, because he's got a glass bottle, which will knock you down and stun you if he hits you with it, and you can't block it. At least I don't think you can block it. But it doesn't matter if you can block it or not, because blocking is lame, and I don't do that. Hello? Come on. There we go. You can see he did a scared animation, and then he blocked. They always do that. I need to start thinking about GDQ submission stuff. That's in like less than a month. Submissions open March 4th for that. And I need to know now if I'm going to need to derust anything. I don't think I need to, though. I think of the games I want to submit, I've PB'd in all of them recently enough. Except like Yakuza 1. A Yakuza 1 PB is a year old. That's kind of stale. But they're not taking that anyway, so oh well. And I'm thinking like TFE, Katamari. I don't even know what else. Do I really not run anything else? Zone of the Enders 1. That's important. I think that's it though. I don't think I have 5 games this time. I'll submit Yakuza, but the run is old, so who knows. It is known that the committee are not fans of submitting the oldie PB VODs. Alright, cool. Actually going to save time on this split a little bit. Or gold. That's cool too. I mean, I didn't make any mistakes, so I guess I can't be too surprised, but okay. Yo, what's poppin', Light General?
No.
Back at it again for like the 6th day in a row with this game. I think 6. Maybe 5. I think it's 5, actually, because the last 2 runs failed. The 2 before that didn't fail. Then there's this one. I don't know if I played the day before that at all. I don't think I did. Monster Hunter Darkest Dungeon, I see. I was about to walk for 9.5 minutes. That's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna be so disappointed if this is the run, because it had a random encounter in it. I got one in Akiyama Chapter 3 on Tenkaichi, like right outside Serena. If this is the run, I'm gonna have to keep playing anyway. I've never actually done this stuff before. This is him trying to introduce me to like a whole mini game sequence, the whole like side game here, where you have to like train fighters and enter them in tournaments or something, and I have never once interacted with any of that stuff. I should like do that casually before 5 comes out, maybe. Kind of don't want to play this game casually though. Honestly, like I just release 5 so I can stop playing. Just early release for Yakuza 5 for only me. This run can pretty easily be better than yesterday's at this point if I just like don't massively screw up these fights. Yesterday on Minami 2, I tried to be fancy and instead took a massive cutscene, and then he started breathing fire on me. And then Majima, I think I let Majima go into heat mode and he started running around, and I almost got the top spin, which would have wasted like another 20 seconds. So I just need to like not do that, and then this run will be better than yesterday's. Gotta like not be fancy. Being fancy is a mistake in this game. Just go for the boring safe strats. They work every time. On Saejima at least. Saejima's boring safe strats are very consistent. Can't say the same about Akiyama, but we're done with him already. He doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, I've golded a couple splits today. I've gotten a few. It's been good. Like, this run could be really good, except I lost a minute on on one thing, and then also there were like 2 splits that were bad, and every other split in this run has been really good. I'm not really sure what causes golds to happen on splits like Ibrahimovic though. Like, that's a really straightforward split. I think it's just a matter of like having enemies not block when you punch them, and that's it. Yeah, I've gotten 2 really small golds, and then there was one really big gold on Minami 1. I destroyed that fight. I did it perfectly. Okay, The Walk Part 2, now with no music. Shoutouts to Asteroids Hyper 64. Dude, I kind of want to see what the other like weird arcade remake N64 games are like now. Because there's Asteroids, but then there's also Robotron and some other third one. Shit, I forget. Space Invaders. Asteroids was trash, so now the other two. Now I'm curious. Life is going not great, honestly. I was complaining about it a bit before, so I won't again. Nice, well that's good. Alright. Walking over. Now I can resume punching. This is the stuff that actually matters. I feel like I undersell the importance of having this go well. You are grabby. You gotta die now. Yep, of course. That's what they do every time. I feel like I undersell the importance of this fight in the split. I'm hoping to keep enemies close to the walls because then I can finish them off in fewer hits. Also, they can't block like that. Wow, that's actually not one of the guys who grabs more often. That was a normal AI and he just decided to grab for some reason. You can see how after the, oops. Wow. The double KO, we both punched each other. You can see how after you do, like, the 3 main punches, and then the two charge hits, so they've got, like, a tiny amount of HP left. Or after the first charge hit, they've got a tiny amount of HP left. If you have them against a wall, then they'll bounce against the wall for that damage. And you don't have to do the second charge hit. Like, I didn't have to do the second one there, but I was unsure about it. This will only be one. That guy just had less HP. But he was one, even though he wasn't by a wall. That was average. I got grabbed a lot. By enemies that weren't the type that are meant to grab you, which is interesting. Not sure what's up. Wow, terrible. Really unlucky. Yamaoka's being a piece of shit. Get out of here. Good. I'm gonna get my 3 bounces. A drink. Just keep him down from the rest of the fight. I'm just gonna keep him down. Especially at this HP value. I got a drink though. Which is good. You want him to drink early in the fight like that for a free full combo. I tried to make him drink late in the fight yesterday, and turns out if you try to make him drink late in the fight, he just starts breathing fire, so don't do that. Yeah, Ibrahimovic was good today. He cooperated, all the other fights in the split cooperated, so I saved like 4 seconds or whatever that is. Not quite 4. That Minami 2 was average to good. The fight before was average, so if this goes okay, then I should at least not lose too much time. I don't know exactly what I'm up against on this split. Good. It's gonna give me 3 bounces. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. He bonked on a wall that doesn't exist. Well, losing time this split now. Please go down. Oh, what was I thinking? Please stay down. Great cage hitbox. Just really cool. I'm gonna lose time on this split now because of that. Only a little though. The gold that I'm up against there is not real. The gold that I'm up against has guns in it, so I should just like start making a note of which golds need to get deleted, because I would like to have a real sum of best again. That would be cool. It's been so long since I could look at my sum of best in this game. I think it's just Majima and then all of Kiryu's. I think it's Majima, then protagonists and Kamurocho Hills are the fake golds. I think those are the 3 fake ones. I may have lost a bunch of time at the start of this cutscene. I'm not sure. I didn't start mashing for a bit, but I don't think you have to. Yeah, roulette. Today's the day for roulette, probably. I think today's probably the day. Just, you know, the feeling. No, I don't know. Hopefully today's the day. If today's the day, I'm going to be disappointed, though, because this run had a random encounter in it. This is about a minute better than yesterday's run, though, at this point. At this point, yesterday, I was plus 45, so right now I'm 53 seconds faster than yesterday, despite the encounter. It should be so much better. So I'm buying 20 minus 4 minus 2. I'm buying 14 Torners. Like that when you buy stuff from the store, it's called order. Like you're ordering at a restaurant. Yes, hello. I'd like to order the 2 fake silver plates, please. Yes, that'll be all. Thank God you don't have to, like, play Mahjong with these guys. That would be terrible. Yes, Blossom. My last 2 runs have both been PB pace, and then both been killed by roulette. Roulette in this game is cruel. Oh, this was supposed to be a taxi. Whoops. Whoops. I'm dumb. Ooh, that actually means I'm down some experience as well. Unless I run by another blue guy that I'm not aware of. Yeah, don't put anything on. I just want the plates. No food, just plates. Talk to this person. I don't know if I usually get them. Well, the split's not off to a great start. Why did I not taxi? What was I thinking? I think I was thinking it was like chapter 2 or something. I think I'm good on experience though, because there's a dude right next to the taxi that you're supposed to talk to who gives you 500, but I guess I can substitute with the person right outside the parking lot. Alright, be strong. Don't get the radar. The radar used to be on the route for Tanimura because experience. And 2 runs ago, I got the radar as Tanimura, which is really bad. Like now, if I do that, I actually lose like 30 seconds or something, because I need the radars Kiryu for money. There's a level up. That's when I'm supposed to get that. Do not talk to that guy. He's bait. He's like, look at me, free experience. Have a chat. Don't have a chat. You never see where Tanimura actually lives. You can only assume that that means that he lives in the back room of this restaurant. That's his safe house. Where am I going? I know where I'm going. I am heading to Midori. Wow, that's an encounter. Don't normally see encounters as Tanimura if you're not drunk. That's kind of a rare one. Nah, he's not from out of town. Because everyone in Little Asia knows him. And he's like on the Kamurocho police or whatever. But honestly, you never really see where anyone lives in these games, aside from like every once in a while you see Kiryu's apartment. I think you see where Kiryu lives in... Well, because you see he lives in the orphanage as well. You see that. But aside from Kiryu sometimes, you really have no idea where any of these people, like, live. It seems like Akiyama just sleeps in his office. So, fair enough. Saejima's in prison, so I guess he doesn't live anywhere. Right, in 0 they burn his apartment down, and you go there once or twice, I think. In 3 and 4, it's assumed he lives in the orphanage. In 5, you see his apartment, and you go there several times. In 6, again, orphanage. It's this way. Please no encounter here. Good. Wow, encounter there? The frick? What am I supposed to do about this? Please let me go around him. Thank you. No? Okay, we're good. Wow, that was a bad one. That was really close. That was an incredibly sketchy encounter spawn, and he was like right next to me because I screwed up too. I didn't know what to do. I've never seen that one before. You stop doing attacks that give you super armor? Thank you. The game really tried its best there. There's another encounter that can appear along the way that I've seen before that's really bad. That one's probably, well, no, yeah, the one that I didn't get is probably worse than that. It happened like 2 or 3 runs ago, and I legit lost 20 seconds trying to dodge it. Like that he pats the oil drum on the top. This baby's got so much oil in it. Alright, on this level up, I'm going to immediately get Essence of Combos, and I also need to equip Spicy Knife. Make sure that I have the Spicy Knife on for Hiragi and his friend, whose name I can't remember. I always remember Hiragi. I don't know. It's Sakakiba. I just remembered it. Yeah. Sakakibara. I've been calling him the wrong thing this whole time. I apologize, guy with sword. Ah, I almost skipped this. I don't normally try to skip it, but I saw the opportunity. This does pretty good damage to Hiragi though, so I'm actually okay with this. I'm trying to be fancy here when I shouldn't. Wow, look at his health. Probably shouldn't have done that heat action, but that was interesting. I'm gonna save a ton of time here. I don't know if it's gold because I got a gold in this yesterday and it was really good. Yeah, not quite a gold, but really, really good. That would have been a gold if I hadn't forgotten to take the taxi at the start of the split. That's dumb. That's dumb, whatever. Clearing out Hiragi and Sakakiba really fast though was great. I barely got touched in that fight. Sometimes I need a heal to not die. That's how bad that can get. Also, I had to dodge that encounter. That's another thing that happened this split. So, like, damn, those fights were really good. That split could be like 20 to 30 seconds faster than it was. Gotta love this part of the game, though. This chapter opens with a huge amount of cutscenes, and it's all just mashing. Time to mess with my notes a little bit. Once I PB in this, hopefully I PB in this, but probably around Monday evening or so, I'm just gonna like write up the full route notes like I did with 3, and then put those on SRC. My notes for this right now are just when do I level ups, because I can never remember that. So the route for this game isn't actually like written up anywhere. It's all just in my head right now. Wow, I had the inventory space for that? Okay. I didn't use any Tauriners. That's strange. Maybe I just didn't pick anything up, and I normally do. I think I normally pick something up, actually, because, normally I kill the minions. Well, no, but I did kill them. I don't know. I have no idea why I had inventory space there, but sure. I like that you come down here and these dudes in suits just have the chef surrounded. Something about that just looks really goofy to me. Oh, I also need knockdown evasion. Hang on, I forgot to get a level up. I don't need knockdown evasion, but it helps a lot with stuff. I'm surprised that with all of the essence of combos that we do in this run, you never get the extension. The essence of combos heat actions are actually like Akiyama's essence of finishing, where if you do it enough times, then you'll unlock it'll like level up and you'll unlock a second input that does more damage. But I never see it in runs, even though my strategy for this section of the game is to literally just spam essence of combos as hard as possible. I don't know how hard you gotta spam to make that level up happen. Whoa, camera. I did not know you could get cameraed there out of the taxi. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure running out of the you want to taxi in, but then run out. Because it puts you right next to these stairs. Yeah, this way. Yeah, my brain. My brain every time. I remember when I first played this game, I had no idea where to go for this section. I just had to like run all over the, like, I just checked every rooftop, and this was like the last place in the whole game that I hadn't checked. Camera, please. Hopefully this will be a nice clean grab. This coin locker key is like, I don't know. I've not had an issue with it ever since I found where it actually is, but something about it is just, I don't know, weirds me out. It is up there. I'm always afraid of it doing the "you're too far away" dialogue, or like not being able to look at it at the right angle. It's not actually hard. I've never screwed up grabbing that, but like I screw up grabbing the hyper stun gun key sometimes. I hope I picked up the hyper stun gun, otherwise my run is dead. I know I got the key. I can't remember if I opened the locker. Now I'm going to be thinking about that for like the entire rest of the run. Do I have that hyper stun gun? I better. I did the menu wrong again, dude, every time. I always waste 1 second on that menu. I'm so dumb. I'm actually not that dumb. That's just, who cares? That's like not even 1 second. I'm a genius. Anyway, it is now time. You know the drill. Enjoy the completely out of context lore. I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back in a few.
ああ、そうだ。俺の親父の死、あれは25年前の上野義治襲撃事件に関係しているんじゃないのか。私は回りくどい交渉は好きじゃありません。はっきり言いましょう。違います。違うだと。今さら何を言ってるんだ。俺は柴田が新井に殺された時、現場にいたんだ。あんたと柴田が25年前の事件で繋がっていたことは分かってる。親父はあの事件があんたと柴田の仕組んだものだということに気がつき、そのことが原因で殺されたんだ。そうだろ。確かに谷村さん、あなたのお父さんはあの襲撃事件に柴田、そして私が関係していたことは突き止めていました。25年前のあの事件は私と柴田が描いた絵です。私はあの日のあの時間、冴島大河が一人で襲撃に来ることを知っていた。ちょっと待て、確か25年前のあの事件、あんたは被害者の一人だったはずだ。どうして生き残ることができたんだ。だから知っていたと言ったでしょう。私は事前に冴島がどうやって襲撃してくるかも知っていた。防弾チョッキか。まあそんなところです。私はあらかじめ備えをしていた。だから助かることができた。それまでです。つまりあんたは柴田と共謀し、自分の組織の幹部を構想に見せかけて殺させる絵を描いた。 自らが死ぬ可能性があるにもかかわらず。
当時私は22歳、柴田さんは30歳。若い2人が縦割りの組織で成り上がるにはそうする必要があったんです。
あんたは事件の後、まんまと上の清和会の若頭に就任。柴田も登場会で直系へと昇格した。あんたたちの計画が成功したというわけか。
ええ、まあそうなります。
やけにあっさり話すんだな。
Alright, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. This is the run. This is gonna be it for sure. There's no way it denies me 3 times in a row.
あんたの罪はもう時効だ。だが極道社会ではそれは通じないだろう。だからあんたは安子さんを使って柴田組の関係者を殺させ、新井に指示して柴田を殺した。
Zone of the Enders Discord is poppin'.
まあそういうことですね。
あくまで自分の犯行。
Everyone wants to speedrun Zone of the Enders, the second runner.
まあいい。話を戻そう。
The best speed game.
俺の親父はなぜ殺される必要があった？その理由を教えてもらおう。
あなたのお父さん、谷村さんは25年前の事件の裏に私と柴田が動いていたことを突き止めた。だがその捜査の過程でもっと大きなものを発見してしまったんです。
それは何なんだ？
不正です。あなたのお父さんは事件の捜査をして
What other exciting things are happening around the
警察内部
internet?
の不正の事実を知ってしまったんですよ。
警察内部の不正だと。
25年前の
Appears
事
that the
件。
answer might be nothing.
あの事件は警察によって捜査されたものだったんです。冴島大河ではない事件の真犯人。
Hydro is playing.
真犯人？
I can't even recognize that game. What is that, like Diablo 2 or something?
冴島大河は襲撃を行った。でも真の犯人は別にもう一人いるんです。
あんたが安子さんに知っていると言った真犯人ってのはそいつのことなんだな。
あなたのお父さんはその真犯人の
I saw that they Twitch put out a thing saying that they're canceling their like rate limiting plan for the API.
誰なんだ？親父を殺したやつってのは。
FFZ is saved, although I think FFZ wasn't in danger anyways, it turns out. I think that may not have been entirely accurate. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Sure. I love the steel briefcase. Well, they were gonna add a limiter. They're like, hey, starting, you know, at some point in the near future, each individual IP is only gonna be able to make like 80 API requests a minute or something. And people were saying that that was gonna kill FFZ, but I think it actually wasn't gonna kill FFZ. But then they also got rid of that, so now it's really not gonna kill FFZ. I got rid of the guy with the knuckles decently well-ish, I guess. He got me. The knuckles guy always gets me. But he didn't like block too much or anything either. That fight was pretty decent to good. Yeah, I mean, I think there is just a lot of angry people on the internet about it. I don't know. There's a lot of angry people on the internet about a lot of things Twitch does. I don't know what made them change their minds on this one. Uh-oh. I hope missing out on that hit doesn't, like, screw me. Yesterday I got to this part of the run, and then I actually missed the throw with the bottle, which I didn't even know was possible. I assumed it just had, like, some kind of auto lock-on thing like that. Alright, who am I going for first? Who's getting the briefcase to the face? I think it's you. That heat action is so quick, too. I love it. Wow. I didn't know about that. Nice. That was really good. That was really good. I got him on his back there so I could do the other heat action, which you don't see too often. That's, the fact that stomping a dude on the face and kicking him in the chest is actually considered two different heat actions. It used to be part of this game's route for, how I used to do damage to Daigo Dojima. Ah, I almost got out of there unscathed. That would have been good. Yeah, it's good that they heard and changed. Ah, and they got me. Damn, okay, it's just average again. I didn't expect them to care, honestly. They make all kinds of changes that people hate, and then they just don't care. I'm still mourning the loss of, you remember on Twitch like a year or two ago, next to where it said like following, and you would click there to go to your following page, it used to show, there used to be a number there that said how many people you were following were live. I'm still mourning the loss of that number personally. I can't believe Twitch would just get rid of it. I used to monitor that number, so when someone went live, I would see that the number changed, and then I would check to see who went live, right? Now it's like, now I just miss people going live all the time. Whoops. That's not what I was going for. Let me get a real stab in this time. There we go. Yeah, this fight was not good enough for it to be a gold, but it is good enough for me to save a bunch of time. That's fine. By a bunch, I mean like 6 seconds. That's also fine. I'll take 6 seconds. I don't know. It also, I used to follow a lot fewer people, so it used to be as well that when you hovered over the following button to like go to the page, there would be like a drop down that showed you everyone who was live, and I used to like use that extensively as well. But I can see how for a lot of for a lot of people who like use the site, who follow like 200 people, that was probably not a very useful feature for them. But for me, my whole following page fits on there, so like I would use that along with the number to monitor when people start streaming. Now I just like miss stuff all the time and show up like 20 minutes late to streams. I feel like it would probably be a pretty easy browser extension to make. Like, I should look into how you make those someday. I feel like it'd be pretty easy to re-add the number. The notification, for me, the notification usually comes in on time, but like, I'm not always tabbed in for the notification, or I'm not always like paying super close attention to it. So I miss those. Not every stream has its notifications turned on because Twitch is always messing with my settings. Thanks, Twitch. Twitch is like, I never had an issue with this until the other day. Like a week or two ago, I was like, I haven't watched a Revan stream in a while, and I realized it was because Twitch unfollowed me from Revan. Like, thanks a lot. I've heard other people complain about Twitch doing that to them before, but it's never happened to me. And then all of a sudden, I'm not following Revan anymore. Like, I don't know how you screw that up, though. Like, what other website on the internet screws that up? Like, you've never heard of YouTube unsubscribing you from people before. For all of the issues YouTube have, they've never screwed that up before. Those guys standing there kind of scared me for a second, but then I realized that not only were they not encounter models, but they were just pedestrians that had gotten caught on each other somehow. Right, Karoro? There's actually, so I follow, like, you can follow games on Twitch, and I don't normally do that, or, like, it's not a core component of my Twitch experience, I guess, whatever that means. But I do follow a couple games, and one of them is Yakuza 1, because I want to see when someone's streaming Yakuza 1. And when Yakuza 7 came out, for some reason, all of, like, the Korean and Asian streamers playing that game, I'll just play it under the Yakuza 1 directory. So whenever I, like, open Twitch Mobile or something, I see that there's, like, 1,000 people watching Yakuza 1, and I get hyped, and then I check, and it's just Yak 7 stuff. It seems like it's mostly Korean streamers in that directory. Like, how come Korea gets it before us, though? Like, the game had to be localized for Korean as well, right? If they get it same day, and we have to wait, like, a year. Come on, Sega.
そこまでだ。
Oh, it didn't kill. Get him. Okay, that was slightly slow. I was really sure that that first shot was gonna kill. I backed it up cleanly, but meh.
手錠かけてくれでな。捕まえたと思ってんじゃねえぞ。種村。
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe everyone's just playing it in Japanese. Like, you look in there, and there's like a decent mix of like Korean streamers, Chinese streamers. It's like, come on. Come on. I don't know, maybe they just do that. It's probably that, like, they have people in-house at Sega of Japan who do those languages just simultaneously. And then the Sega of America people get it afterwards and have to do all the English stuff on their own. I don't know. Or it's actually Atlas USA that does the translation stuff for this now that Sega bought Atlas a couple years ago. It's like the same people who work on Persona also do Yakuza. Ooh, that's real bad. Okay, recovered. Oh, that was stale. Whoops. Minor time loss because a couple things weren't great. I need to get Sugiyuchi good again. I need to get good at that fight again. Yeah, if things are timed to the things are timed to release like midnight your time, Australia gets everything first. It's like with Yakuza remasters, with these games, Froob has been getting them at midnight. And then I have to wait until like noon the next day, and he gets them like midnight his time. I'm slightly jealous of that. When I wanted to play Yakuza 4, I couldn't just like start downloading at midnight and play it. I had to wait till the next day, like mid-afternoon. Also, this game went up on the store in Europe first. Yakuza 3 did. So like all the Europeans were popping off, and then in America, I was just like waiting for a few hours, I think it was. This is a good run, though. I really hope that roulette goes okay.
Nah.
It is what it is, I guess. I actually don't really care too much about, like, I don't know, when it's a couple hours and, like, everyone else is already playing the game and I'm sitting here waiting for it to unlock. That makes me grumpy. But, like, I don't really care about, like, if there's a delay between the Japanese release and the English one. That usually doesn't bother me. And they show the top of Hamazaki's head there. He looks like a coconut. Like a blurry coconut. Damn, Hamazaki, how'd you get such a messed up face? Play safe this time. Not what I meant. It's also not what I meant. Why is this happening again? Okay, yes, let's move towards the place where I'm actually trying to go. Go over there. Good fight, good Saito. Very cooperative. As I move through here, I need to pick up all the items that are just, like, all the free items like that. Because I'm going to be selling these items to get the money for the gambling. It turns out that that plus the coin radar gives you just barely enough. Yeah, it actually just came, it came in the mail yesterday. I'm probably going to play it after stream tonight. Just casually, I'm not, like, going to stream it or anything. But I don't know anything about the game, but I was like, this might be cool. And there's 4 of them, so if I like it, then I have 3 more games to play. Well, it seems like PS2 Sekiro. I hear it's janky and low budget, the whole series. That's kind of what got me interested in it, actually. I think it has, like, some kind of open world thing going on. That's interesting to me. Oh, good gold. I think that's because the first Saito fight was so good.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's the kind of stuff that's interesting to me casually. It's just, like, low budget action games on the PS2. That's like my zone. I've been meaning to get around to playing Samurai Western for a long time. Which is exactly that, a just kind of janky low-budget action game for PS2 about samurais and cowboys, and cowboy samurais. It's like Rising Zan Samurai Gunman. I don't know what the fascination is with putting ninjas in the Wild West, but they did it several times. Also, it's an Atlas game, which is incredibly weird. At least it's published by them. Alright, time to remember the route. Time to remember the route. Yeah, I don't really do like I'm down to spend 100 hours speedrunning a game, but I'm not down to spend 100 hours playing it casually. Like really, really long RPGs and stuff like that don't really appeal to me that much. Or like games that don't have an explicit ending as well. Game's gotta end at some point. At Farming Simulator. Alright, this is 0 joule. This is going to send our odds from 1 in 36 to 1 in 2, I guess, theoretically. Then we end chapter 2 there. And this actually saves us a tiny bit of walking distance. Hurry to New Serena. I'm gonna take like multiple detours. I'm not in a hurry. There's the radar. Come on. There's the 0 joule, which has like a galaxy inside of it, I guess. Isn't that a thing in like Men in Black? It's been a long time since I watched that movie. I swear, this is some movie. I think it's the Men in Black, but there's like a cat and it's like wearing a rock and the rock's got like a galaxy in it. The first one. I haven't seen any of the sequels, unless I have seen the sequels. I'm thinking of one of those. I might have seen Men in Black 2, actually, now that I think about it. Wow, that's an encounter. Hello. Don't mind me. Yeah, it's the Orion belt, and it's like on a belt or something. And the cat's name is Orion. Oh, the time is getting closer. The moment of reckoning is upon us, gamers. Well, first I would like it if this boss fight was good. I would save a bunch of time on the split if this boss fight was good. Doesn't even have to be good, just has to be not terrible, and I'll save like 20 seconds. Tanimura is just always messing with me. Tanimura is actually kind of awful. They're both bad. I usually focus Akiyama first, because he's easier. But Tanimura is pretty bad. There's this thing where he, like, is constantly dodging. Put you both on the ground, actually. Sure, just do the thing that I can't do a quick get up from. Just do that. That's the thing I want you to do. It's what he does is he dodges and then he does that dodge attack where like out of the dodge he does a punch and he'll chain like 4 of those together and you'll just be stuck sitting there. It's really bad. Yo, welcome back from nap. We're about to find out actually. You've come at an interesting time, Ozzy. After this boss fight is the roulette. So my splits are pretty good right now, but we're about to find out whether or not this run matters. See, this is what I mean. He just does this. Come on, come on. Let me go, let me go. Let me go. Holy shit. Holy shit. Not a good fight, but I'm saving 30 seconds anyway. I hate you, Tanimura. I should just go for him first so I can finish him off before he goes heat mode. It's been long enough that I don't remember how bad Akiyama is in heat. He chained like 7 of them together though. That's insane. Like I'm mashing the buttons on the controller trying to get out of that and I just can't. Here we go though. This is it. The moment of truth. Does the run count? Run is dead. Oh god, yes, yes, we're good. We're in there. Yes. Hell yeah, dude. Of course it's the one that I got a random encounter in. This is the run. Holy shit.
What? 何
Be interesting to see where the split lands. I should save a couple minutes, I think. My PB in this game is, I want to say 309.57 or 309.47. It's a high 309 to give you an idea of where we are with that. But I'm going to save several minutes on this split, and then I hopefully will save time on the last split as well. Maybe. If all the fights go okay. And if I, like, don't choke the menuing, because I'm going to choke really hard now. There's no way you get roulette and don't choke. I like the sign next to Serena that just says movie. I think I'm gonna go see a movie. I'm gonna like get a random encounter here or something incredibly bad. There's just no way. I won't believe it until I hit the last split. I just like to take a moment, though, to give thanks to the game developers for not putting random encounters on the rooftops, which they totally could have done, and it would have been awful. Not that one. See, now my last concern. This is something that I mentioned like an hour ago, but it's back on my mind now. I might not have opened the locker with the hyper stun gun in it. I need that hyper stun gun on Saejima, otherwise I can't skip the heals, and I lose like a minute. I know I got the key, but I don't recall opening the locker. Hopefully I just did that. Wow, cool encounter. Cool encounter. Alright, because I'm... Ooh, cool encounter. Wow. How am I gonna... Okay. That actually might not have been an encounter. That's an encounter model, but I don't think that was one. I think I just panicked because I'm a panicky weirdo. I probably did. It would be pretty dumb of me to not open that locker with the hyper stun gun. Like, I bet I did, and it's fine. It's just, I can't help but shake the feeling. If there's any way the run's gonna die, it's that. It's either square or circle. I can't remember which. I think it's square. Yeah. I'm gonna attempt to kill only Nakano Watari here, but the minions are gonna do minion things. Okay. That wasn't too terrible, I guess. That was how that usually goes. Kano Watari and his 4 grabby boys. Oops. This time we do have to kill the minions. Wow, close one there. I was able to stop him from falling down by shooting him. That's not how that normally works. And my left gun is empty. I'm going to try to do a better job of keeping track of my guns this time. I've been kind of bad about that recently. Or I've been mismenuing a lot because I can't remember which guns I've used and which ones I haven't. Course. Just shoot me in the back, you coward. Oh yeah, I like that strat. I'm gonna punch him from now on. Usually I just run past that guy and I hope that he doesn't shoot me a billion times, and he typically does. I'm just gonna punch him from now on because I can do it and the door at the same time. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot with these 3 guns until the 3rd and final gun has 5 bullets left. And then I'm done. That should be enough bullets for everything, though. I could do that. I mean, it's a bit late in this attempt for me to try doing that. That's a thought, that might be, like, better for the menuing or something. I'm gonna bring the last gun to 4. Wait, okay, yeah, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, of course the one guy who survives till the end is the guy who has the gun. Of course. Of course it's Adachi. Hello? Okay, there we go. Oh, that still has 12. What the fuck am I doing? Here, let's just do this. I had 12 extra bullets again. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this whole game. I'm really hopeless. So we're shooting down to 3 and 6, I think. On those 2 new guns that I placed. And then the 12 is just going to go in the trash because I'm an idiot. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Wait, 3? Uh-oh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That bullet didn't do anything. I'm getting stun locked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fuck it. Let's use one of those extras. That was really bad. That was incredibly sloppy. Somehow I lost count of something. Maybe I'll use the 11 and the 15. This is gonna be kind of weird. This is gonna be a little weird. I'm gonna have to work this out in the menuing right now. But I think I'm gonna take the 11 and the 15 as Kiryu. And then hopefully I have a 3 and a 15 left over for Saejima. And then as Kiryu, I'm just gonna have to count correctly. I just realized that the strat I was going for wasn't going to work on Daigo anyway, so, okay. Maybe it's fine that I totally lost count here. Yo, what's up, Black Secret? Dude, I finally got roulette. 2 hours and 40 minutes into this run. Your run just has a 50-50 chance of dying, because you have to bet everything on roulette. And the last 2 days hasn't gone well, but today I finally have a run. Hence the massive time save on that split. Alright, I saw Hyper Stun Gun. We're good. As usual, boy, I sure hope I did that menu correctly.
もう時計の針は戻らないんですよ。後悔しても始まらない。ああ、来いよ。行くぞー、秋山
First things first, I'm gonna throw him. Am I gonna have heat here? I don't remember. I usually do, yeah. Can do that. I usually have heat because it actually carries from the last time we played as Akiyama. Uh-oh. This is actually not good. There we go. Got him. Good. A little scary, but I just had to get that stab heat action, and then it was fine.
秋山さんの店であの金を見たとき、チャンスだと思ったんです。
Where is Yartz when you need him? This is Yartz's favorite cutscene. Of the last 10 times I've watched it, he's been here for like one of them.
今がまさにその瞬間だってことを。
そうか。なら俺がちゃんとお前の思い受け止めたるわ。
しっかりお願いしますよ。
How's he doing D&D?
手加減なし。死ぬかもしれへんけど文句言うんじゃない。ええな。はい。おいや！起動！
Balls out, Kido. Good, I have the correct guns and the hyper stun gun. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This doesn't require counting because you just use all 15. Uh-oh. That bullet got eaten by the corner. Gonna have to do a little damage to him like that. Thankfully, I have a ton of extra staminans. That's a few seconds lost because one of my bullets just got eaten by, I think, the corner. I think it's the corner's fault. That bullet got eaten, but I don't know. Not great there. That was unfortunate. At least he didn't at least he let me hit him. That could have gone really bad really fast if he just started like comboing me for because when he's in heat mode, he attempts to launch into this really long combo. Something tells me the boss's escape stun lock with guns when in corners bug is not something the developers have ever cared about. They probably don't know it exists. That's a bit of an obscure one, for sure. Let's see, what if I got my inventory here? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is gonna... Oh, shit. I just got so lucky. Yes, dude. I skipped both QTEs. That's really lucky. I was assuming that wasn't gonna happen. Like, you noticed when I switched guns there and I was firing like 2 times faster than usual? I've never found a consistent way to do that, and that's how you skip both QTEs there. You need that to happen. Yeah, it's good. You fire like 2 times faster. It's really sick. I wish I could figure out how to do that consistently, because it would be good for like the whole game if you could fire that fast. Yakuza 3 has the same thing going on with its guns, where sometimes they fire faster and you switch, like the gun swap animation is faster as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're gonna get a cutscene. Oh yeah, we're totally getting that cutscene. This is not good. Yeah. We're probably gonna get the second one as well now. That's what that means. That kind of negates the QTE thing. It's unfortunate. He wouldn't lock on to anyone. If you want to skip that cutscene, you have to play this fight nearly perfect. There's still a normal bodyguard. Just let me stab him. Thank you. Looks like we're not gonna get the second one, actually. Of course. That's the one that I was not trying to stomp. I didn't want him to get up fast. Totally disjointed hitbox. Wow, he came at me fast. Good, got it. Now I just gotta deal with the captain. I have like 2 heat items, I think. Dude, how'd he get me from behind there? Good, finally. Could keep him down from here. This will be a 307. Wow, I got it. I just commented earlier in this run about how you never unlock that, but there you go. I unlocked it, I guess. There you go. Yes, it did, Bill. Awesome. Roulette finally worked. That's a PB by like 2.5 minutes. Finally, dude. I've been playing this for like a week. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I bet this route is faster than, I bet that this route is faster than DLC route, actually. Which is a good thing, because it clears up some stuff. See if they both die. Everyone is dead. Skip to the credits. GG's though. Super unfortunate that this run had a random encounter in it, but I mean, I'll probably play this tomorrow and Monday just to see if I can improve even further, but I'm probably not going to. This is probably going to be my PB. Yes, I did win the 50-50 Nitoku. This is a certified, legitimate speedrun. Unfortunately, it has that encounter, so I feel like it's not legit. Like, imagine a Yakuza speedrun where you get an encounter. That is shameful. The shame's gonna be on my permanent record. Sub 3 when. Yeah, and the taxi miss. There's always gonna be a couple of big stupids. Like the encounter was a big stupid, the taxi miss. I honestly think that was it though. For like big stupids. Then there were a couple of more major mistakes, like the fighting in the prison escape was pretty bad. I think that was about it for like really garbage mistakes I made though. Which is better than average for these runs. Usually I screw up everything. Well, Blossom, what you mostly missed is me complaining. You missed a whole lot of complaining. Me and this game are like not good friends. This is a rough run though, for sure. Something about it, I don't know. It's rough. There were some really good parts to this run though. To this run, there were some really good parts. Like, I had a really good Minami 1. Minami 1 was beautiful. Yeah, the 50-50, it's tough because, like, it happens so late in the game that I feel like you get to the 50-50, and then it's like, I just played through the whole game, does my playthrough count? And then the game just says, no, it doesn't count, you have to do it again tomorrow. You know, it's a lot more frustrating for me than the RNG in Yakuza 3, even though they're kind of similar. Because 3's happens like an hour and a half into the game. So I just feel like, oh, okay, I guess I don't do the late game because my run's over. This, it's like you play the whole game, then you find out if it matters, and that just hurts me. Yeah, Natoku, I mean, you should have seen me. Like, I usually pop off at the end of my runs. Like, not like big pop off, like a Smash player or anything, but like I usually am pretty positive about my runs at the end of them. Like, this is a pretty solid run, honestly. Like, I was really positive about my Yakuza 3 PB that I got like a week ago, and then within half an hour, I was like, nah, that run sucked. That run sucked. I'm positive and in the moment, and as soon as I cut stream, I'm like, wait a minute, I made a lot of bad errors in that run. Yeah, don't speedrun this game, it's awful. No. That was Razor Freestyle, Scooter. You shouldn't speedrun this game either, though. God, no. The routing in this game is super legit. See, that's the problem, though. Like, maybe I just don't, like, give enough credit to the routing in this game, but there's a lot of restrictions that prevent us from doing interesting things in Yakuza 4 with the route. Like, the worst problem with this game, routing-wise, is that you can't pass items, money, or locker keys between characters, so it creates a lot of clunky situations, and also just prevents us from doing a lot of things. Also, certain characters can't use certain items. Because there's so few fights as each character, the whole game is sort of like, it sort of feels like an early game of Yakuza where it's like, we could get this and then use this on every fight for the rest of the run, but there's so few fights that it's just not even worth it. Like, that's an issue that comes up a couple of times, where it's like, sure, this might be faster, but this game is just really not tolerant of major detours. I say that, but we sort of turned Chapter 3 and 4 in this game into massive detours, didn't we? Like, the detour to get the guns and do the gambling is about 5 minutes. And that still is worth it, but only because we get so many damn guns. Like, it's awesome that something like that is worth it, but it sucks to run. I don't know, but like, I'm proud with all the leveling stuff has actually remained consistent for every version of this game's route. Like, I pretty much got the levels correct on the first guess. I haven't seen anything in the levels that are worth it that we don't get right now, and the order is correct. I don't know, like I like this game's premise as well with how you're supposed to play it, which is like a mix-up of heat actions. I think that's pretty interesting because the other games aren't like that. But outside of Tanimura, you just don't have enough heat actions for that playstyle to like actually happen. You mostly just spam the same combo and pray. It's good. I think 5 might be very heat action based as well, because apparently heat actions don't get stale in that game, so we can just spam them for like every fight. Yeah, I could go back and count that, but no. That would be good though, because the way you'd do it, the way you'd route that in, is you'd do a normal one on Arai, and then you'd do it a second time, and the second one would be the level up, so it wouldn't be stale. So you would basically be double dipping a heat action on the final boss. That's how you would route that if you were to count the heat action level up. Yeah, the heat actions in 5 do a ton of damage as well, but if I remember correctly, bosses in 5 all have like tons of HP bars. Like in this game, no one has more than 3, but I think in 5, it's pretty standard for them to have at least 3. Nitoku would remember better than me, though, because he's played it the other day. I haven't played Yakuza 5 in years. I know the final boss has, like, 8 bars, which is silly. There it is. Number of street fights, 1 times. That's so shameful. I'm ashamed.